and welcome to the RHS TV Halloween Special. For our first segment, we have pumpkin painting. Let's meet our pumpkin painters.
Hi, my name is Nicola.
And my name is Abby.
I'm Mark.
I'm Lily.
And today they are going to be painting their pumpkins. So everyone, what are you going to paint today?
I'm going to paint a jack-o'-lantern.
My idea is to make it white with like black lines to make it look 2D.
I don't really have an idea. I just came improvisation, so.
I've got a bunch of colors, so I'm thinking of like using the ridges of the pumpkin as like a guide to how I'm going to color it, but I don't have a solid plan.
Awesome, very cool. So let's get started.
All right. The first color I'm going to use is red.
I have to coat it all white.
Black.
I have to make mine fully white.
So Abby, tell me, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Oh, I don't know actually. Right now, I'm just dressed as a schoolgirl, so I might just go with that.
Ooh, very cool. Do you have any Halloween plans?
Just hanging out with friends, and that's it. So.
Very cool. How about you, Nicola?
Yeah. Oh, what am I doing?
What are your Halloween plans?
Answer the question.
I haven't even planned that out yet.
Ooh, it's in 2 weeks though.
Yeah, I know it's in 2 weeks.
Do you know what you're gonna be?
Don't know. I don't.
Solid.
Any
Indecisive.
ideas?
Love it. How about you, Mark?
I'm thinking I could be Vin Diesel or Mr. Clean, and I am going to a party on
Mr.
Halloween.
Clean.
Mr. Clean, yeah.
Why Mr. Clean?
Because I'm bald. Well, I'm close to it. And I'll
You should just go full bald.
like no.
Yeah.
Go all out, shave your head for Halloween.
Purely for the costume, maybe.
How about you?
I'm probably just going to stay home because I have no plans for Halloween.
Do you like Halloween?
I do. It's a very good holiday.
Yeah. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas. Christmas. How about you, Mark?
Classic choice, same.
Okay. So,
Mark.
how's everyone doing on their pumpkins? Mark, I see you're doing something there with
I am
coating
doing
the
something
entire
there.
thing in white.
Yeah, first I have to do it white, and then I'll do the ridges in black.
Very cool.
I'll
How are you
figure it
doing,
out.
Nicola?
So far, so good. I just made one thing red. Looks like this. And I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. I was thinking of just doing other colors along the sides of it, but I don't want it to be like a perfect pattern. I want something abstract to interrupt this.
Oh,
Cool.
Very
using
cool.
Art theory in here.
Yeah.
Abby, how is your improvisation going?
It's going okay. I'm just doing classic face, so yeah.
It's the debate between the two jack-o'-lanterns.
Wow.
So,
Tell us.
tell us, how's your day been, everybody?
I had
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all right. I had a test. That was scary.
What class?
It was for biology.
Scarier than Halloween?
Oh, it's close to.
Very
I had a test too, actually.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
the test on?
Psychology.
Ooh, psychology. Fancy. Alrighty, so I see you're doing some work with blue inside the eyes. What are you thinking about that?
It's going to be pretty cool.
Do you have some sort of idea that you're going for? Are you making a character?
I'm just improvising and just coloring inside the lines.
Of course, improvisation is the theme today.
It is.
Nicola, how are your abstract stripes going?
There's still stripes.
True. They are.
Yeah.
They're still stripes.
They're-
Very cool.
I tried to make one red, one orange, but they both look very red. So now I'm going to change the color up a bit.
Does anyone have any favorite Halloween movies?
Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred.
Never heard of that
Awful.
before. Tell us, what is it about?
It's awful. There's this character Fred, right? He's this weird kid. I don't actually know. I don't know.
I don't know what your favorite Halloween movie is about?
No. It
Okay.
just sounds stupid.
How about you, Abby? What's your favorite Halloween movie?
I don't watch Halloween movies.
You don't
Something
watch
wrong.
Halloween movies?
No. I don't have a
We
favorite
need to
Halloween
fix that.
movie.
Straight up. Alrighty. How about you, Nicola?
The only thing that comes to my head right now is The Nightmare Before Christmas, because I remember that skeleton-looking thing as the main character, and I remember that being like pretty memorable. But I don't really watch Halloween movies.
How about you?
I watch scary movies with my friends on Halloween. But other than that, I don't know.
Do you like any horror movies, scary movies?
Not exactly, but you're fun to watch.
Alrighty, so Mark, what are you doing?
It's not going as planned. I should have let the paint dry first, and my lines should have been thinner, but they're not.
Looks
So
a little
it's
bit like a skeleton.
Exactly. I could turn it to that. You're giving me ideas.
Abby, your jack-o'-lantern has some very nerd-looking teeth. Please explain.
I wanted to do something with the white, so yeah. Well,
Okay, interesting question. What were your guys' weirdest kid costumes for Halloween?
Oh. Do I even have one?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if I even have one.
You guys never dressed up as something incredibly weird?
Well, no,
as
I
a child?
I dressed up as something for Halloween.
I was
as a
like always
kid.
like a princess or something for Halloween as a kid.
Something offensive.
Offensive.
Like on
Offensive?
on purpose.
I think did you say a princess or?
Yeah.
I said offensive.
I was like, how is it offensive? Well, I remember one year I dressed up as a candy corn princess, which was very interesting.
How does that work?
cool.
I don't know. Ask my third grade self.
Well, it's hard to do that now. Yeah.
Nicola, I see that you're doing some mismatched stripes.
Yep, I sure am. Now I'm gonna make so I have these 3 right now, and I want to make a stripe that crosses through and kind of weaves through the different stripes. That's my ideology.
Wow, I see your pumpkin has veered off into some sort of interesting
This
blue
looks like a
and red
watermelon.
Yes.
jack-o'-lantern. Very unconventional. Why don't you show the camera your pumpkin?
Yes.
Turn.
There it is.
There it is.
It looks lovely.
Mine looks like a watermelon that's in black and white. I don't know how to.
So, Mark, tell us, have you
Yes.
veered off into the skeleton?
Have
sort
I?
of
I'm not
thing?
sure. It looks like a watermelon now.
It does look like a black and white
It
watermelon.
does.
What are your plans?
I'm not sure what I can do at this point. I could add eyes, but now it just looks. Oh, I don't know.
You should add eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I should add like big
That is
eyes.
wonderful.
Oh,
Abby,
let me-
how's
let
your
me have
pumpkin
big eyes.
going?
I think my pumpkin looks pretty good, if you would ask me.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I like what you're doing with yours, Abby.
Yeah.
Better
Thank
than
you.
mine.
How's it going, Nicola?
So far, so good. I'm adding this. What I thought was green. It looks more bluish than I expected, but I like it a lot, so I'm going for it. And I'll turn this to you guys to show you. I have like a stripe that's kind of crossing
Looks like
through,
a prison.
just cause. Why not?
That's super cool. So, a lot of you guys haven't actually decided on what you want to be for Halloween. If you could be absolutely anything in the world for Halloween, this Halloween, what would you be? Just like no
Wow.
limitations.
Well, well, what limits do I have right now? You know, like what's stopping me from being anything right now?
Also true. Alrighty, so let's take a last look at all your pumpkins, shall
Oh,
we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that thing. Just scary.
This is the design I made. So nice.
Wow,
It
they
looks-
all look great.
It looks like it has anxiety. I don't know how to explain
Alrighty,
it.
that's what our pumpkin painting session is going to be for today.
Oh yeah.
Now stay tuned because we have a next segment coming up all about Halloween movies. Bye, RHS.
Good evening and welcome, all you ghouls, monsters, and frightmares in between. Tonight we're going to be rating all your favorite Hollywood Halloween movies.
And I'm your other host, Cameron.
And I'm Maria. So today we have 4 movies chosen to rate. First one's Coraline, we have The Shining, we have Scream, the first one, and Beetlejuice.
So we're going to begin off with Coraline. If you guys would roll the tape, please. So, Coraline is a children's aimed horror movie about a young girl who moves to a new house with her family, but she finds out that there's a secret door that can take her to a parallel universe where her parents give her everything she's ever wanted, with a twist. She has to have buttons sewn into her eyes if she wants to stay there forever. Ladies, what are our opinions on this movie?
So, I really like this movie, but as a kid, I was definitely traumatized. So I'm going to rate it a solid 8 ghosts out of 10 ghosts.
I also really enjoyed this movie. I watched it like in 5th grade, I think, the first time, so I wasn't as scared of it, but I think it's good, and it's also good because you don't only have to watch it for Halloween. You can also watch it any other time, and it's like not that weird. So I'd rate it a 7 out of 10 ghosts.
Gonna have to agree with Cameron on this one. I've personally been watching Coraline since I was very, very little, and I know that you can watch it outside of Halloween, definitely. So I'm gonna have to give it 10 out of 10 because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I think we're moving onwards to our next movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the next movie we're going to
Hi, this is Gail Weathers with an exclusive eyewitness account of this amazing breaking story.
Several more local teens are dead, bringing to an end the harrowing mystery of the mass killings that has terrified this peaceful community, like the plot of some scary movie. It all began with a scream over 911 and ended in a bloodbath that has rocked the town of Woodsboro. All played out here in this peaceful farmhouse, far from the crimes and the sirens.
So Scream is definitely more R-rated than Coraline is. It's about this masked man who goes on a killing spree specifically at a high school. So what are your ratings?
Well, I've never really seen the movie myself, but from the premise, it does sound pretty interesting, and I'm very into slashers and those kinds of thriller, killer, horror movies. So just from what I'm hearing, I think I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10.
So I watched Scream about like 3 years ago. I think that was the first time I watched it, and I loved it so much. I watched like all of the movies that came after, like right after each other on Hulu. So I loved the movie, and I'd rate it a 8 out of 10 ghosts.
So I've never actually seen Scream either, but just from what I've heard, and just what my brothers have told me, it seems like a good movie. So I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10 ghosts. Should we go on to the next one?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the classic horror movie, The Shining.
Yeah.
Roll tape.
So Shining is definitely another one of those classic horror movies. It's about Jack and his family. So Jack discovers the hotel where they're staying at, their dark secrets, and this leads to him becoming a bit of a maniac, which ends up leading him to terrorizing his family. So it's definitely a bit more scarier than some of the other movies. So what are your ratings?
So this is another movie I didn't watch till recently. I haven't really watched any horror movies until recently because I was petrified of them. But honestly, I did really like it. I liked how like you could see like how they filmed it back then and like how the CGI was, and it's kind of different now. But I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was scary, but not too scary where I was like petrified. So I'd rate it a 7 out of 10 ghosts.
I have only ever seen The Shining once in my life, but the one time that I did see it, it gave me a good few months worth of nightmares. Still to this day, one of my favorite horror movies I've seen. Gonna give it about 8.5.
So I have not seen The Shining either. I'm not really good with horror stuff. But just from what I've seen in the trailer, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10 ghosts because, you know, haven't seen it, can't give it a proper rating, and no one in my family's seen it either.
And now I think it's time for everyone's favorite horror movie turned Broadway musical, Beetlejuice. Roll tape.
Knock 3 times.
So I've got my, and I've been working on it for about a week.
So, what do we think?
You know, I really do love Beetlejuice, especially the musical. It's definitely one of my favorite. Love the soundtrack. So I'm gonna rate this 8 out of 10 ghosts. What about you?
I actually never saw the full movie. I've tried to watch it twice, but like I never like stopped watching it because I didn't like it. I just had something else to do. But from what I watched, I think I'd rate it a 5 out of 10 ghosts.
Me personally, I love both the movie and the Broadway musical. I've seen both. I am a huge fan of Winona Ryder, so seeing her doing this super young really was amazing. I love all the actors and all of like the set in the movie. It's amazingly done. Very proud of whoever was behind it. Still to this day, one of my favorite horror movies, or I guess not really horror, but Halloween themed movies. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 though.
So this wraps up our rating Halloween movies. So overall, how did you like it?
I think it was great. I mean, I think we could have maybe gotten some more opinions from other people, maybe next year though.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.
On to our next segment we go.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a...
Hello and welcome back, RHS. My name is Grant Movsesian and I'm joined by...
I'm Audrey Djukovic.
And today we bring to you some spooky baking. So before we start, let's show off what we made. So right over here, if you can see in my box. So Audrey, tell me, what did you make?
I made ghost-shaped brownies, and my attempt at pumpkin little cupcakey brownies.
They're really cute.
Yeah.
So we saw the video, which was really good. I love how you bake these. These things are really good. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm getting a lot of like sugary smells and it's making me very hungry right now. So I'm ready to dig into this. But before we do, I'm gonna say a little bit about mine because you guys didn't get to see a video on it. So mine are old-fashioned pumpkin cookies with icing on it. So it's easy enough to make it an hour, but good enough to trick your family to think that you're a pastry chef by night. So I think it's good. I'm sorry, Audrey. Jeez, we'll see who the real good one is. So I love fall and I love pumpkin spice. What is your take on pumpkin spice? Because I've heard pumpkin spice can go too far for some people.
I love pumpkin spice, but in like a measurable amount, like not too much, not too little.
Like, so are we talking like pumpkin spice candles and like coffee, or are we talking like a little bit of pumpkin spice?
Like a little bit.
Really?
A little dash.
Oh, come on. That's not the fall spirit. I love pumpkin spice. I got the, what was it, the apple crisp macchiato, iced macchiato from Starbucks. Mixed tastes. I don't know. I kind of liked it, but it tasted like a Yankee Candle in liquid form to me. So
that doesn't sound too appealing.
Yeah. So I mean, it's really up to you with fall. Talking about fall and who tastes better. Should we have our taste testers come in?
Yeah.
So you want to introduce them? Why don't we show who's coming in? Taste testers, come on, join us. So introduce yourself.
I'm Maya. I'm Emily.
And
nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys also. So are you guys excited for this pumpkin spice explosion of flavor?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, they all look really good.
So dig in, have fun.
Is there one we should try first?
You guys decide. Which one looks more appealing? Appealing factor. Which one looks better? I know, I'm putting you on the
pumpkin cookie?
The pumpkin cookie. All right. But who do you want to taste first? Pumpkin cookie?
Pumpkin cookie.
Okay. Have at it.
That's okay.
I'm going to have a bit of ASMR. So work us through. What's happening right now? What flavors are you getting?
Tastes like nutmeg, you know?
The frosting on top is giving a nice crunch. I like that.
It's really good. It's nice in fall. It's perfect for like a nice fall day.
I like that.
It tastes like warm, and I like that.
Tastes warm. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
like
I like
pumpkins.
Like pumpkins. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a good thing.
Yes.
Okay. We'll try this one.
The brownie ghost.
Dig in, guys. So again, what's hitting your tongue?
Chocolate. It's
lot of
really
chocolate.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has a nice deep chocolate flavor. I really like the crunchy outside because personally I like the corner of the brownie.
Yeah.
So you're a corner brownie person.
Yeah, I'm a corner brownie person.
I really like the chocolate chips.
Yeah.
I think they add
was a great detail.
flavor. I love it.
There we go. Wow. We got some really good reviews. So why don't you guys discuss? And then we'll come back and we'll see who the winner is. So Audrey, Halloween, it's among us. What are you dressed as?
I am a little bandit.
A little bandit? All right, cool, cool. Is it like, what is it, from The Office? When he dresses up in the pink. Yep, I get it. I get it now.
That's my inspiration.
I love it. I love like the little flair of detail. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are your plans? What are you doing this Halloween?
Still undetermined. Kind of just like maybe hanging out with friends. Kind of just seeing what happens.
Now the question is, we're both seniors.
Yeah.
Are you coming dressed up?
Yeah.
You are? Okay, thank you. Someone that agrees with me. Alrighty. Do we have word from our taste testers? I hear that the whispers have stopped. So what's the final decision? I don't want to look. If it's too hard.
I gotta say, I like the cookie.
Yeah.
Pumpkin is just my thing, and the cookie was perfect.
So will we have a tie, or is this a tiebreaker?
I think it's gonna be a tie because I personally do not like pumpkin spice whatsoever. And I really like chocolate, so I really liked the ghost brownies, and I thought they were really creative.
Thank you, guys. I love it. Audrey, I think we call it even. It was great. I love the brownies. They smell amazing. And that's pretty much it, guys. I think we're going to dig in afterwards to this. I'm just going to stuff a cookie in my face because it smells really good. But yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next segment, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Squash.
Hey RHS, and welcome to Squisher Squash. Today we'll be playing a game between these two teams, and we'll be trying to figure out what is in this box by only using our hands. I'm Leanne, you can also call me Princess Larry.
Hi, I'm Emily, and you can call me Working Larry, and we're Team 1.
I'm Maya, and I'm also known as Teacher Larry.
I'm Julia, and I'm also known as Sassy Larry, and we're Team 2.
And all together, guys, we form the Coalition of Larrys. So, we're going to start off by putting our objects in the box. You guys don't peek. Let's get our objects here. No peeking. All right.
The item is Jolly Ranchers.
Oh my god. A styrofoam head.
Okay, you're doing great. What do you think that is?
It feels like styrofoam.
Yes. Yeah, continue.
A skull.
I feel
a nostril.
Me too.
I feel like chin.
All right.
It's a head, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That was
I
round
said that.
1.
Wow, you got round 1 done pretty fast.
Yay.
Nice job. Okay. Looks like round 1 is done. They guessed it, guys. A styrofoam head. Wait, bring that head up again. We gotta show it to the crowd. Okay. Here's our styrofoam head. We chose it because we thought it would be hard, but apparently the facial features are very easy to recognize. Here we go.
It looks like that guy from the Arm & Hammer.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Okay, so next up we have something we might need to buy some tissues for.
Turn around.
Okay.
What?
The item is Jello.
Do not look. Alright,
Very
don't look.
careful
Yeah,
with
please
this
don't
substance.
Is it like coming? Okay.
Okay, now just look.
Don't look in.
Yeah, don't.
Can we just look?
Okay, put your hands in.
Oh. Oh my god. I feel like a bowl or something. Like
No,
it
it's in it, the bowl.
I want to touch it.
Feel inside the bowl. Yeah, that's it.
It's really wet.
It's cold. It's very cold.
It's just like slime.
Close.
Oh my god,
Close.
it's so
I went
gross.
like in. There's something in it.
Is this like yogurt?
It feels like tomato sauce
You need a hint.
with like tomatoes in it.
Okay, it's an edible item.
But
in the dessert category.
That's a good one.
Chocolate? Like pudding?
Pudding.
No.
Jello.
Jello?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Good job. All right, let's show the Jello.
Oh, you really put your whole hand in it. I
It's
put one
green.
finger in it.
Okay, folks, we got ourselves some green
Oh my
Jell-O.
god.
Take a look. It was made fresh by Emily this morning. It got a little bit liquefied on the way here, but
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Okay.
Good job,
It's
guys.
green.
I'm so proud of you. All right, next item.
Oh, we can't.
The item is pumpkin
This
guts.
one is definitely Halloween related. That's your biggest hint. Don't look. All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
Ew. What the heck? It smells
Really bad. It's squishy.
Is it like pumpkin?
I think it's like pumpkin.
It feels like the inside of a pumpkin.
Yeah.
You guys got it.
Ew.
Our Halloween-related item of the day. Here, take
Oh,
some
it was
tissues.
pumpkin seeds.
Yep.
Ew.
Freshly taken out of the pumpkin by
After
Emily.
school.
Take a look at these.
It smells like pumpkin.
Seeds,
Wow.
guts, and all. the entire pumpkin gut you could ever think of. Wow. Guys, that really does. It does.
That was an
have quite the
experience.
sense.
You did pretty good.
All right, your turn now to get payback. I
Okay,
guess.
don't look. We'll wait for them to finish.
I'm a little weird.
The item is Jolly Ranchers.
All right, you guys are all set.
All right, I'm a little scared. Okay.
Be
Ew,
afraid.
it's sticky.
Oh, I know
and
what it is.
It feels like
Is it
candy.
like-
it's sticky?
Like Jolly Ranchers? Yeah.
Yeah. Jolly Ranchers. Look at that, guys. Can I eat one or is it?
No, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
All right.
We're really good at this game, guys.
We're doing better than,
We're doing
better than you guys.
Oh God. Okay. All right. All right.
Just gotta hide.
The item is Frog Toy.
All right. What is this? Rubber? It's rubber.
Ew, it's like
Oh,
sticky.
it's you with this like
Oh,
dinosaur
is it
toys
like
that
a
have
rat?
bees in them?
Like a rat with bees in it?
You're no,
A rat. A
Wait,
spider.
Wait. I gotta feel.
It has like
no.
legs. It has like
Wait. It has a flip frog.
frog.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Oh.
Feels weird.
Can I keep the frog?
Sure. All right. Your last item is going in.
The item is wet paper towels.
All right, you guys are all set.
Okay.
Oh,
That's weird.
Ew!
It's moist. It's like a wet towel. Is that it? Is it a wet towel?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Why did you put a wet towel?
Fresh from the water fountain.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to take it. Yes, you do.
Okay.
That was interesting. All right, guys. Well, that was definitely an interesting time. I've never done something quite like this, but you know, it was an experience. I enjoyed the frog. I enjoyed trying this new experience. But you know, it was pretty good. Yeah. All right, RHS. Have a happy Halloween and see you all later. Bye.
Thanks for watching.